Alright folks, I'm back out here for another hunt. I actually had planned on going to a different site. Me and my partner was going to go out to the site where we had dug those buttons previously, but he ended up having to work today, and that's his permission site, so I can't go out there by myself. So I did a little bit of research on the old maps, and I found a place where there used to be a house, and they have built a highway beside it, and I know they've done some bulldozing over here, but I did walk out here and check it out last weekend, and I found where they had pushed up some mounds, and there's some bricks and all still there, so there's a little bit of area where the house used to sit. And so if you hear a lot of cars coming by, I'm like right off the edge of a highway. There's a park on one side of me and a highway on the other side. Now this house sat here before the park was here and before this highway was built. So I'm just going to do some sampling out here and see what I might can find. So we'll see what we can find. I'll show you what I get. All right, this is a little bit of an overview. It's pretty much a field out there, right over there near the edge of that tree line. And as I get closer, I'll show you where they kind of bulldozed up a couple of mounds, some bricks and all sticking out of it. But there is a highway built right alongside it. And then right over here is the park. Now this park was here, I think it was built in the 70s. And I've done a little bit of searching out there in that park. I hadn't found anything but some clad, but I'm gonna hit it, more and more as I go along. But I'm really interested in this old house site out here and see what I can find. I'll get back at you. Okay guys, first real find right on the surface, golf ball, along with some rabbit droppings. We got some rabbits out here. Anyway, we're gonna go on to the next one. Snail? Yeah, that's a snail. All right, my first real find to speak of here, and I ain't quite sure what it is. It's really fragile. It's some kind of little tag for something. I can't make out everything, but I see that last word right there says peace something, and I just can't make it out. I'm gonna have to try to maybe really lightly dry brush it and see. There's nothing really on the back. It looks like it had some paint on it, and that's trying to flake off pretty good. And it looks like it had a little hole in it at the top, and that's kind of rusted out some. But anyway, on to the next one. And I might not find too much of anything. There's some mounds right behind me, a lot of high weeds, and it's really hard to swing out in here. But you can see where I don't know if that mound is really showing up on the camera, but there's a brick laying there coming out of that mound. Another mound right there, and then one right off to the left of it a little bit. One there, and one right back there. They mounded it all up right here. Looks like they bulldozed it. So I tried to search these mounds a little bit, and I might hit them a little bit more. But I came right off to the side of it right here, and I got a pretty good little signal. It was holding steady on about an 83, 84, and come up with a penny. And I think it's a memorial. I don't know. Yeah, it's a memorial. I don't know what the date is on it. It's really crusty. It's probably a zinc. I had it where I could see the building on the back there just a second ago when it flipped out of my hand. I saw it. And there you go. You can make it out a little bit right there. And it's a little crusty, so I'm betting this is zinc. But I'm actually going to try to move off right over to the edge of those woods right there. I'm making my way over there. I might come back to these mounds in a little while. But I'm going to try this a little bit clearer right over there. And then make my way up into the edge of those trees and the little bit of thicket of woods right there before the highway. And see what I can find. Probably not going to be a whole lot, but I'll see what I can find. Guys, I am down to, I think the signal that I was getting in the hole, I'm down to it. This has been pretty much my best signal all day, other than that little tag thing that I found. But I think this is some kind of iron. It's got a square corner on it right there. I don't know what that is, but get a hold of it. Oh. Yeah, I thought I seen a hole in the middle of it. There's some kind of square iron thing. I ain't quite sure what it's for. Probably some big bolt went through that or something. And, you know, it was either a spacer or a washer or something for a big bolt. That's what I'm guessing. But I think this place might be a bust. I think they have bulldozed all this and brought in some fill dirt and clay and all in here, and a bunch of gravel. Man, I tell you what, I've been digging through some gravel now. And so I think this is probably going to be a bust site right here. I'm gonna have to wait on my partner not to be working so we can go out to our other site, and I guess I'll kind of look around and see if I can find something else on my own so I ain't got to wait on him all the time. I might hit this park over here tomorrow. I'll see what I can come up with. Anyway, I think this is it for now. Thanks for watching. Okay guys, this is the wrap up of my hunt for yesterday. I was out there at that old home site, and like I said, it's been bulldozed and fill dirt brought in, and this is what I've got. I don't know what that is, some kind of big old thing. Looks like a bolt or something went through it, you know. And this little joker right here, this little wire connector thing, man, that thing put off a really good signal. I thought I had something good there when I hit that, until I dug it up. Of course, the golf ball was laying on top of the ground. And then the penny is just a zinc penny. That's the only coin that I found out there. And then I found this thing. It says climbing piece on it. And I'm thinking that that is some sort of tag or something that went on a piece of climbing equipment that for the electric company, the guys climbing the electric poles and all out there. I think that's a tag off a piece of their equipment. But anyway, that's it for that hunt. It does show that not all the hunts pan out very well, but I'll move on to the next one and see y'all on the next hunt. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.